Hey guys, is your mic not standing up for you like it used to? Stay tuned, there's help. Hey y'all, Brad Brewer here, back for another installment of I Bought During COVID. Now, this is going to be a video of some tips rather than a full-on product review, as this product is not really new. It's been around for a little bit, but I should point out that this is not going to be one of those videos that bashes a specific company or their products at all. You're not going to find that on my channel, so we're going to let somebody else make fun of stuff that sucks. In this particular case, I'm reviewing the Aston Swift Studio Shock Mount. Now, I bought this as part of a package called the Aston Swift Shield, which comes with the pop filter, the shield, and the Swift shock mount as it sits right here. Now, it's an accessory that is awesome, but it could use a little tweaking, and you can do some of that yourself. Backing up, one of the recent additions to my studio setup has been the Aston Spirit condenser mic. Now, if you haven't seen this yet, it's a great large diaphragm mic. I would have done a full review of the microphone, but there are a couple of really great videos already floating around out there, two in particular that I'm going to go ahead and stick in the description down below, which while you're down there checking those out, click the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already to my channel so that you can be up on whenever we're posting new videos. After a month or so of owning this whole package, I found that there was a common issue amongst the consumers regarding the shock mount, not necessarily the mic. As opposed to screw down or clamp down systems that are out there for other condensers, this one relies on spring levered pressure pads to hold the mic within the mount. Now, in theory, this is going to work really well, but in practice, the mic tends to slide down under its own weight. If you've got everything set up for a session, it's going to move your mic out of position, and one take may not be quite exactly the same as the next. It is possible that when this mount was developed, it was set up for the Aston Origin, which is the precursor to the Spirit. The Origin was about 1/3 of a pound lighter than the Spirit, so that could be one reason why maybe the spring tension's just not quite there, but I don't think that that's the big problem. The big problem is that sometimes the pads just do not have anything to grab onto. As you can read in the description of how these microphones are made, the outer casing of the mic, as you can see here, it's a tumbled, smooth outer casing that there's no paint, there's no coating of any kind, nothing especially grippy that would help the shock mount actually grab hold of this mic. That being said, the capsule inside the mic, according to Aston, is integrally shock mounted, so theoretically it's not necessary to have a shock mount, but being a horn player, I really wanted the option. After reaching out to Aston Mics over in the UK, we were able to come up with a couple of solutions that should help most of the people with this issue. The first thing would simply be, when you get the microphone, to wipe down the outer casing with a rag, a clean rag, not like soapy or anything, just wet. Wipe it down smooth, dry it out. There could be oil or little bits of debris, possibly from the tumbling process, that could have been left on there, and if that was to happen, it would cause the pads to not be able to grip the side of the mic well. The second option would be to go ahead and clean the pads with a wet rag of some kind. Let it dry, see if that helps. Again, it could have dust or debris on it from packaging, from shipping, from you letting it sit out like I do. So that may be the problem that you're having. Then there was a third option that they offered. I wouldn't have thought to do it with a new product, but they recommended breaking out the sandpaper and roughing up the pads. They already have a bit of a texture to them, but the recommendation that I got was to get a high grit sandpaper and rough it up a little bit more. You can add a little bit more texture to them so that it has a better ability to grab hold of even a slick surface like this. I tried all three of these options, and for me, roughing up the pads was what actually made the difference. Now, your mileage may vary. So try these things, see if they work for you. Whether or not this design will stay around, I can't say. It seems like a great idea for most applications, but yours might need a little personalization like mine did. So if it does, I hope these three options help you out. And please come back to the channel, BradBrewerMusic, like, subscribe, and we're going to be posting more content as often as we can. Thanks a lot. Take care.